The Westfield Starfires are bringing their summer classic back to Springfield, playing for the 4th year in a row at Forest Park. Reporter Patrick Fergus for Western Mass News was at the Walker Grandstand in Springfield, where city officials and the Westfield Starfires made the big announcement just today.
It's another year of Futures League baseball at Forest Park as the Westfield Starfires make their return to the Walker Grandstands.
This has become a stable now, this annual game that is here. And it's funny, the fence that we now have here really emanated from when Westfield Starfires started to play here.
This year's game will see the Starfires squaring off against the Worcester Bravehearts right here in Springfield. First pitch for the Summer Classic is set for 4 in the afternoon on Sunday, June 28th. They first hosted a game at Walker Grandstand in 2023. The grandstand itself has seen major renovations in recent years, including a new home run fence thanks in part to federal grant funds secured by Congressman Richard Neal.
One of the highlights of the event every year is the Youth Clinic, which takes place beyond the outfield wall before the game and allows kids of every skill level to learn from Starfire players and coaches.
The Starfires play in the Futures Collegiate Baseball League, a summer collegiate circuit founded in 2011 that's widely regarded as one of the most competitive in the country. Westfield joined the league back in 2019, and it's produced serious talent. The Futures Collegiate Baseball League has sent 32 players and alumni to the major league level. Starfires owner Chris Thompson says the Springfield game gives Western Mass fans a chance to see elite talent up close.
So hosting this event here in Springfield brings fans from across Western Mass to Forest Park. And what we've seen over the last couple of years is those fans from Springfield and across Western Mass, they've made their way to Westfield.